There are motorcycles that turn heads, and then there are motorcycles that stop time itself. The 2026 Harley Davidson Knucklehead is one of those rare machines that instantly pulls you in before you even realize what happened. And today, on Speed Society, we're diving deep into a motorcycle that doesn't just bring back a legendary name, but reshapes it for a new generation. This isn't nostalgia for the sake of nostalgia. This is Harley taking one of its most iconic engines, reimagining it with modern engineering, and delivering something that feels both historic and futuristic in a single heartbeat. If you've ever wished you could experience old school attitude blended with present-day refinement, you're about to discover exactly that in the new Knucklehead. The legacy of the 26 Harley Davidson Knucklehead. The Knucklehead name has always carried weight. It's a badge of honor in Harley's history, representing a turning point in design and engineering when the original overhead valve engine transformed the company's direction nearly a century ago. The 2026 model doesn't simply borrow that legacy. It builds on it with precision. Harley understood that the Knucklehead represents more than a motor, it represents personality, rebellion, and authenticity. So instead of creating a replica of the past, they focused on what the Knucklehead spirit meant and built a modern motorcycle that captures the same soul. This machine feels like a letter written from the past yet sealed with the confidence of the future. Design and aesthetic of the 2026 Knucklehead is where heritage meets innovation in the cleanest possible way. You'll notice the unmistakable silhouette that echoes the vintage era, but every surface feels sharpened, refined, and intentionally sculpted. The rounded tank, the exposed steel frame, the low slung seat, and the tall stance all create a striking presence on the road. Harley has used a darker, deeper color palette to bring out its aggressive attitude, while chrome accents remain minimal to maintain a balanced modern classic look. The details matter, and you can see that in the hand-finished stitching on the seat, the retro-styled instrument cluster, and the unique engine casing that proudly showcases the Knucklehead name. This bike has old-school swagger, but it's been crafted with today's standards of precision and craftsmanship. Engine and performance. At the heart of the 2026 Knucklehead lies a re-engineered power plant inspired by the original overhead valve design but built with modern reliability, smoothness, and power delivery. Harley has given this bike an updated air-cooled V-twin that feels raw yet controlled, loud yet refined. It produces a strong wave of torque from the moment you twist the throttle, giving you that iconic Harley rumble that riders have cherished for generations. The throttle response is sharper, the ride is smoother, and the bike pulls confidently through every gear. The engine maintains its mechanical character, with a deep, rich sound signature that keeps the legacy alive while meeting modern performance standards. It's the kind of engine that feels alive beneath you, reminding you why Harley continues to dominate the cruiser world. Technology and features. Harley has equipped the 2026 Knucklehead with technology that enhances the ride without taking away from the classic experience. The instrument cluster blends analog charm with digital clarity, offering essential riding information in a clean and minimalistic layout. The bike includes selectable ride modes, modern traction control, ABS, and a more refined cooling system to improve longevity and performance in varied conditions. The lighting system has been upgraded with LED elements designed to resemble vintage housings while delivering high visibility. Harley kept the tech subtle, allowing the Knucklehead to feel authentic while still giving riders the safety and convenience of contemporary engineering. Handling of a comforting of the 2026 Knucklehead is where Harley's modern engineering truly shines. This is not a heavy, sluggish classic remake. Instead, it's a balanced cruiser with improved geometry that provides stability at low speeds and confidence at higher speeds. The suspension has been tuned to absorb road imperfections smoothly, making long-distance riding far more comfortable than older models ever could be. The seating position is natural, keeping your back upright and your arms relaxed. The handlebars are wide but not overstretched, giving you precise control. Harley's focus on rider comfort shows clearly in how this bike behaves on city streets, highways, and winding back roads. Riding experience. Riding the 2026 Knucklehead is an experience that hits you with emotion first and performance second. The moment the bike starts, the engine's rhythm immediately sets the tone. On the road, the throttle feels direct and engaging, and the power delivery flows in a way that makes you feel connected to every vibration and movement of the machine. The sound has that unmistakable Harley growl, but it's been tuned to be smoother and more pleasant during long rides. Whether you're cruising through town or taking on a long stretch of open highway, the bike delivers a sense of presence and confidence that only a heritage machine can offer. It's a ride that tells a story with every mile. Upgrades. Harley knows its community well, and that's why the 26 Knucklehead comes with an impressive lineup of factory upgrades and customization options. Riders can enhance performance with high-flow intake systems, tuned exhaust kits, and upgraded suspension components. For style, Harley offers multiple seat trims, color packages, retro badges, and alternate handlebar setups. Technology-focused riders can add advanced connectivity modules, premium audio systems, and navigation units. The Knucklehead is built to be personalized, allowing each rider to create a machine that reflects their individual style while staying true to the classic foundation. Who is this for? The 2026 Knucklehead is made for riders who appreciate tradition but refuse to compromise on modern comfort. It's ideal for riders who love the aesthetic of vintage Harley machines but want the reliability, performance, and refinement of today's engineering. It appeals to collectors, old-school Harley fans, and new riders who want something unique and iconic. This is not a beginner bike, but it's also not intimidating. It sits in that sweet spot where experience meets passion. Pricing and availability. Harley Davidson has positioned the 2026 Knucklehead as a premium heritage model. The starting price is expected to fall around $22,500 USD, depending on optional packages and customization choices. Limited special editions with exclusive paint schemes and heritage components will naturally be priced higher. Availability will roll out gradually across global markets, with priority going to regions with strong Harley demand. Pre-orders are already generating buzz as riders anticipate one of the most meaningful releases of the decade. Final thoughts. The 2026 Harley Davidson Knucklehead isn't just a motorcycle. It's a statement, a tribute, and a fresh chapter in Harley's legacy. It brings history to life without being trapped by it. Every element of this machine, from its aesthetic to its performance, has been crafted to honor the past, while giving today's riders a machine they can be proud to own. For anyone who values heritage blended with innovation, this motorcycle delivers an experience that's powerful, emotional, and absolutely unforgettable.